Typically, when we hear the term hard fork, it carries with it a negative connotation, oftentimes being referred to as a split in the consensus of the underlying blockchain. In this lesson, we'll learn about one of Cardano's most revolutionary features, known as the Hardfork Combinator. Traditionally, when conducting a hard fork, the current protocol would stop operating, new rules and changes would be implemented, and the chain would restart. It is important to note that a hard fork chain will be different from the previous version, and that the history of the pre-fork blockchain will no longer be available. The Cardano blockchain hard forked from a Byron federated model to a Shelley decentralized one. However, this hard fork was unique. Instead of implementing radical changes, there was a smooth transition to a new protocol while saving the history of the previous blocks. This means that the chain did not change radically. Instead, it contains Byron blocks and after a transition period adds the Shelley blocks. There was no fundamental restart point that erased the history of the previous activities. In the case of Cardano, a hard fork combinator combines protocols, thereby enabling the Byron to Shelley transition without system interruption or restart. It ensures that Byron and Shelley ledgers appear as one ledger. The current Cardano chain combines Byron and Shelley blocks, and after future transitions, it will also include Gauguin, Basho, and Voltaire blocks, all as a single property. Several hard fork combinator events have occurred in Cardano's history, each adding new features and functionality to the blockchain. Following the upgrade from Byron to Shelley, Cardano entered into the Allegra era. The Allegra era introduced token locking to the blockchain, which is the process of reserving a certain amount of assets and committing not to dispose of them for a specified period of time. This feature is particularly useful for things like contractual agreements or voting registry. The next era of Cardano is called Mary. Mary is the Shelley protocol upgrade implemented in March 2021. It introduced native token and multi-asset support on Cardano. Mary allows users to create uniquely defined custom tokens and carry out transactions with them directly on the Cardano blockchain. Following Mary was Alonzo. The Alonzo hard fork was the protocol upgraded implemented in September of 2021 as part of the Gauguin development theme. It builds on top of transaction metadata, token locking, and native asset functionality to enable smart contract development. This upgrade introduces a versatile platform opening up opportunities for businesses and developers by allowing the creation of smart contracts and decentralized applications. Following the Alonzo hard fork was Vasil. Named after the late Bulgarian mathematician and prominent Cardano community member Vasil Dabov, the Vasil upgrade introduced 5 key mechanisms to improve the blockchain's performance. SIP31 refers to reference inputs, SIP32 inline datums, SIP33 reference scripts, SIP40 collateral outputs, and diffusion pipelining. Check out the Vasil Explained video on the KaizenCrypto YouTube channel for a more in-depth look at those upgrades. These improvements boost Cardano's usability and scalability by increasing the block size limit to fit more transactions per block. Developers will have a better experience while building on Cardano, as Vasil will greatly reduce the complexity of creating and deploying dApps on Cardano. As we see future improvements and iterations built on top of Cardano, we'll surely get a chance to see the hard fork combinator shine again. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Another great way to help support the creation of this content is to delegate to Kaizen Stakepools. Join us for our next episode of the Cardano 101 course, where we'll learn more about SIPs and the Cardano improvement proposal process. I'll see you there.